Rival at the crease, Pat Symcox coming in at 4.
That's well played. Not quite off the middle of the bat. Will it beat the fieldsman? That's well done. He's hooked it back with his foot. They'll get to second. In comes the throw. Over the top. Desperate stuff. Sharjah.
And once again, it shows how Azhar has got his fielder spot on, because he knows that that's the area where Gary Kirsten hits the ball on either side of the wicket, and he's got a better fielder there. He's got one of the better fielders in the Indian team, Ajay Jadeja. It's a different way of stopping it, but the important thing is that he stopped it.
Wide, and he's got it into the gap. That'll go to the fence. Or will it? That's 4. They needed that boundary. Just a little wide, that last ball. 6 from the over, but he for 2. Kirsten 16. Symcox set out to have a go. He hasn't really had a go yet. Now he's just lining these bowlers up, I'd say. It won't be long before he's going to have a bit of a go. I think his instructions would be make runs in the first 15. He's had a go. He's whacked it through the offside field. That's well played by Pat Symcox. Down the pitch, hitting straight. Didn't quite middle it. That's good constructive hitting.
Well, he's had a look at the bowling in the previous overs. Now he's decided that he's been sent to do a specific job. That is to go after the bowling. And he's going to go after them.
Off fielded again. There's a mix-up here. Oh, he's got him. No, he hasn't. He's missed the stumps. Played away behind square and picked up there. That was it was the Jadeja, and that would have been out. Straight down the ground. That's beautifully hit. A lovely shot. Didn't try and hit it too hard. All he had to do was get it over the top of Tendulkar's head, and he did that.
Well, Tendulkar trying to dart the ball back into Pat Symcox, and Symcox got it right in the slot.
This is the last over before the field is spread out, so Symcox will be looking to loft the ball here over the circle. And he does, and it could be a 6. It's a 4, first bounce.
Azharuddin has tried to counter this move of bringing in the pinch hitter by bowling Tendulkar with his slow little leg cutters. So far, the South African has had the better of the duel.
And there is an appeal by Mungia. Kirsten standing his ground.
I'd be standing the ground too if Ian Mongia was appealing. He does do it a lot. In fact, he's missed an opportunity for a stumping there with that appeal.
Down the wicket he comes, and that's going to be 4 runs to the long off boundary. Beautifully played. Picked that ball well. And that's 4 more to Kirsten. 76 for 2. That's a big hit, and it's going to be 6 possibly, and it is. Over the bowler's head. No question about that one. The moment the ball had been hit, it was 6 all the way.
He's played in a pretty competent fashion, Pat Symcox. Certainly there have been some big hits, but good deliveries. He's played with a straight bat.
That he cracks to covers. Could have missed fielding by the fielder, and they go through for 2. And there's pressure beginning now to tell on India a little.
Ashish Kapoor, the substitute fieldsman, making a good throw there to Nayan Mongia.
There he comes down the wicket. It's up in the air. He could be out caught. No, it's over, and it's 6. And Rathore couldn't get hold of that one. It's 6, and that's the 50 for Symcox, his first ever in one-day internationals, and what an important one this could be.
Rator, the ball's been chasing him all day, and on that occasion he just got a touch on it. That's 2 now that he's just got a hand on and hasn't been able to cling on to either of them.
Toss hammered straight past the bowler on the onside, and that's going to be 4 runs. It stung his fingers. He couldn't take enough pace of the ball, so 4 more, 112 for 2. That was the 4 of Kumble. Ferocious hit, and he took some of the pace of the ball, but it was 4 all the way.
We've got that one away. It's in the air. Got him. He's out. Swept the ball away down to Ward's fine leg, and that's a good catch. Symcox is out, having played a gem of an innings. Beautifully done. South Africa were in trouble. He came in to have a go. He did just that, and he's got the innings back on track.
Just what the doctor ordered for India, trying to sweep it out of the ground. Symcox finding one of the best fielders in the Indian team, Ajay Jadeja, who takes the catch. 3rd wicket gone for South Africa, 115 runs on the board.